Oh, hey. I think we're here.
Hey,
What's up, everybody?
how you doing, Silverfish?
Hey, full blast for everybody. How are you, man?
I'm doing all right. What is this? What are we doing right now?
I think this is the original Aftershow.
This is the after show. So yeah, we're doing a little stream after the Killstream tonight. Um,
The
I guess
quarantine
yeah,
stream. How about that?
quarantine stream after tonight's super exciting Killstream. Did you guys miss it?
I missed it.
I missed
Oh
it.
man,
Yeah, I didn't see
Mark
it.
Collet brought the fire. He was sumoing people out of the Rothosphere. At one point, somebody called in and he did an actual somersault.
What?
To completely ground pound this guy. It was amazing. All over the place, that guy.
Hey, we got
Full
an echo.
energy.
Shit. What's
What
going
are
on
you
here?
doing? More fucking boomering
Echo.
with the fucking shit.
Jesus Christ.
Come on.
What is it?
Now wait, who did you hear that from?
Hold
The
on.
ch- entire chat.
Oh.
Okay, is there echo now? Give it about 10 seconds. Chad, is there still echo? And I'm going to bring it up in another window, too.
Apologies, that's probably really fucking annoying to hear.
Yeah, my bad.
So I'm
my
sorry,
bad.
guys. Well, we'll fix that first.
Oh, we're getting there.
We'll do it live.
Hey, we're still new at this, chat. Give us a fucking break.
Well, yeah. They don't have to give us a break, but I hope you're at least entertained by the shit show.
Right, you fixed it. Thank you. So,
Oh, there you go. Awesome. Now we can actually be energetic without being terribly annoying, only mildly cringy.
yeah.
Because that echo, man.
Okay,
Good
no
job.
more echo. I
You
think.
caught it quickly. Congratulations. That sounds
Yeah.
that sounds like something that would make you fall apart if you couldn't fix it.
Fucking OBS. That's all there is. I think I have two audio sources pumping deep into OBS for some reason. It was getting two audio loads at the same time, but now it's just one.
It's a whore, but it's always working against you. It's never yours. It's always on someone else's team. OBS.
Its own mind.
It's got its own mind. I think it's working for somebody else. I think it's intentional.
Might be working for the Chinese.
So Mark Collet called in tonight. You know, it's funny because the stream started, the kill stream tonight, April 3rd, started with Tim Pool's brother. What's his name? Like Tim Pool? Chris Pool? Okay, so Ben Pool calls in and complains about his brother for 20 minutes, and then it turned into a quartering/Pool family feud, and then instantly devolved into 2.5 hours. I think it was about 5 hours of Mark Collet talking. You guys missed it!
Man, I love listening to rational English opinions.
Rational.
That guy is so great. I mean, doesn't he just say the super obvious, but like with an accent, so everyone thinks he's fucking smart? I say the normal shit with this accent, and everyone thinks I'm a fucking idiot.
Yeah, we gotta work on that. You and Rand, you guys are in the same boat. You've been damned by your god for some reason. Your weird Australian god.
Oh man, that actually is like a bit of a segue. Did you guys see the Australian dude run out on a racist tirade with a whip?
With the whip.
Oh yeah. All right, I've got a link here from Twitter,
Oh
and I'm just
shit!
gonna
Awesome.
dump it.
Here, let me rearrange some things on this OBS. Hope it doesn't break all of a sudden.
It's incredible.
People in the chat were calling him Randiana Jones because of his hat and his whip.
Awesome.
Yeah, right. Fucking Rand. I hope he's doing okay.
Okay, and then he's having trouble streaming.
It wouldn't really surprise me if it was him, to be honest with you. But god damn it! I mean,
Yeah, I thought that too.
Where did you post this, Apex? In general?
In the general chat, yeah. I start reading
Cartoon?
the title. Man armed with a whip goes on a racist rant outside the Chinese consulate in Sydney and accuses visitors wearing masks of spreading coronavirus. What a fuck.
it's not
There's a
wrong.
picture. Yeah, it's a picture of this motherfucker with a whip. Yeah, I scroll through all three of them.
It's not unreasonable.
Oh,
Death to
Polly Frog.
communism. Wake up.
Yeah,
on
death. That's like such a boomer thing around here, though. Like death to communism, wake up. Especially the wake up Australia part. All the fucking boomers say, "No more shit from China. I'll put a bullet in the general secretary's head. I'm gonna kill that leader of China." Filthy fucking commies trying to take over the world. No more. What is that? That's what a fucking. That's incredible.
Hey, we got a super chat. Polly Frog says the U.S. has no food reserves. We import most of our grains, flour, and most foods. Stock up now on shelf-stable foods. They'd shut down a major truck hub. Well, good looking out, Polly Frog. Thanks for the super chat. Really appreciate it.
What kind of staple foods would you guys go for? Like, I bought a big ass sack of rice.
Rice is good. Rice and beans, right?
Yeah.
Raisins, maybe.
Raisins. Yeah, I've got some dried fruit. That's good.
Hey, if the Japanese can survive on rice and raisins for months in those caves, then I can too.
All right.
I got to get my Y remote on though.
If you want to live that lifestyle, yeah. If you want to live a wiry lifestyle,
Oh, that's the way to go. But I don't think we got a choice, man. I think at a certain point you might need those. You might need those foods, huh? That's a good question.
You'll be fine with oats, man.
Oats, yeah, fuck oats. Oats will give you strength, chat. I don't mean to preach, but oats should have its own church, and I'd be running that scheme.
Of the oat.
Disciple of the oat. I would be an oat apostate or whatever the fuck you call it.
Apostle, yeah.
Oh man, oats. You can eat them dry. You can throw them in a protein shake and go crazy. You need that energy, baby.
Bishop, full blast of the
You're,
oat.
you're a little drunk. You know, you had a rough night. Maybe Susan kicked you in the balls a few times. Nothing some oats won't solve. Peanut butter.
I don't think I could fucking eat oats because I worked with a dude, and he would only eat oats in the morning and drink fucking Red Bull, and them farts is fucking deadly when he used to crack one off in the office. That is some rank shit.
It's a defense mechanism.
Gave you fucking strength. I didn't want to work with him.
Yeah, well, that sounds like a digestive problem, to be honest with you. But I don't know, man. Like, have you guys been able to find canned foods or anything like that, or what's the deal where you're living?
The only shortage in any shopping supermarket right now is fucking toilet paper. The rest of it's there. It's insane.
Yeah, our supply chain hasn't really had any issues too much. It's like toilet paper and maybe like hand sanitizer and stuff like that.
Yeah,
that's
the
about
most
it.
useless shit. Like, except for hand soap, it's like they're just only focusing on useless shit.
Yeah, well, the toilet paper shortage hit us hard here. I haven't seen it roll in weeks in the
We had
stores.
to import some from a different city. Actually, it was really fun.
You know what else sold out too? I find this funny is I still see chicken noodle soup cans every time I go to the store. But God help you if you're looking for Chef Boyardee. People snatch that stuff up. I guess in a time of crisis, the first thing you reach for is some sugary tomato paste. I don't know. Maybe it's a comfort food.
That shit's good, man. Chef Boyardee, that ravioli, them cans. Woo-wee.
It is dense, I'll tell you that, right?
Hey, we have, speaking of in times of crisis, we can draw upon our friends, and we have a good friend here called Captain Curry. Hey, buddy.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Not much, man. How you doing?
Yeah, I was listening to your conversation about supply chains, and like, for one, there's a boy in the chat, Chris B. He's working as a trucker, and he says he's working overtime. Oh, yeah. So, I mean, yeah, supply chains are tight, and even Coca-Cola recently has like just put out today, I think, their stocks and supplies of aspartame, the stuff they use for like Diet Coke, Coke Zero, that's running low. So they might be shutting that down.
What?
Yeah. So like what you're saying, right now, like you're running into reserves essentially for supplies.
Like, shit, if only Diet Coke was like off the list, people would fucking lose.
Yeah,
that'd be funny.
No, they would. Like you're fucked by face mask, hand sanitizer. Then you're gonna start running into food supply chains because everyone's hoarding.
Yeah.
Like, what were you saying about canned foods? You can't find that shit. I'm not surprised.
I can.
I went to a grocery store last week and like there was no bread, there was no frozen food. There was just shitty cuts of meat left. Like there was nothing there. And
I'm more Captain Curry. I'm more distressed by the choices people make. Like if you want Italian wedding soup, if you want minestrone, right? If you want chicken dumpling soup, it's all there. But you can't buy.
Yeah, but like
canned pasta.
Chicken dumpling soup.
Yeah.
Like you go to Smart and Final. I went to Smart and Final. I was talking to the guy there. He's like, "Man, I've been here all fucking day, and I've just refilled cans of corn constantly. Like I'll fill up the shelf. I'll go back to go in the back. I gotta get some more fucking cans of corn. It's driving me insane. There's cans of corn all day."
It's insane that like people are bringing up in the chat that they're rationing how much you can buy and stuff. It's like part of that is because people are buying so much fucking shit and it's going off and they're just throwing it out and they're continuing to buy all this shit that they're going to end up throwing out. That's why, like, you guys are.
I saw that article.
That's a fair assessment. That's definitely part of what's happening.
Do you people not own freezers? What's the problem?
No, it's
mean,
like
some
the
people might,
perishables.
yeah,
Like they're buying everything that they can fucking hold. Like I get
vegetables
like
and
buying
fruits and stuff.
pasta. Yeah, I get buying pasta and shit because that stuff lasts a long time.
Listen,
But yeah,
I
they'll
got
clean
half a
out.
pig in the freezer. I'm good to go.
Yeah, nice.
I can be eating ribs well into the apocalypse.
Mm.
Can I
Again,
share?
meat is what I was getting at. The
Fuck
meats
no.
are getting rationed
Fuck
because
no.
people are buying way too much and throwing.
Oh wow, I could see
Well,
that,
you know, I
guess.
really don't care about people wasting their goddamn money. It's just that they're buying the stuff that I need. No one's throwing away bread. Everyone's eating it. I'd like to hope. 'Cause I can't buy it.
Larson can't find flour to save his life. Yeah, you're not going to find flour. You're not going to find yeast. Like even the ingredients to make your own bread, that's all gone.
I stocked up on some of that earlier.
Fucking bread,
Yeah.
man. It's gotta be
Aim's
bread.
right. Buy 10 loaves of bread. Throw out 8. That's what some people are doing. It's retarded
Yeah,
for sure.
sucks.
On the upside, at least it's stimulating the economy. So more money going to the fucking.
Is it stimulating the economy?
Oh, it's something.
Is it really?
Better than people sitting on their money as well.
We've got our
Yeah.
boy Polyfrog64 saying he's right. I saw one lady buy 10 gallons of milk. Thank you,
Yeah,
Polyfrog64.
10 goddamn gallons. Yeah,
What the
that's
fuck are you
fucking
gonna
crazy.
do with
What are you
that?
gonna do with 10 gallons?
I saw an article on freezing milk or something. Like, I guess people
Yeah,
might be
you
doing
can.
that.
You can make yogurt as well, but like, what the fuck are you gonna do with 10 gallons
Boys.
of milk?
Yeah,
A gallon of milk a day?
true.
We know
she
what
was trying
you
to
would
get
do with
gains.
it.
She was trying to get gains, man. She was trying to bulk up for this shit.
I did that
was
for like a
10-day
year.
supply. Did you
Yeah.
really?
Well, maybe like 6 months. Yeah, it was. I definitely got some weight on me.
So you drank about 200 gallons of milk in
Yeah,
half a year?
yeah, it was brutal.
How was your colon?
Oh, stronger than ever.
You should be
Nice.
all right. You gotta be careful of that though. You're gonna wind up with like dystrophic calcification. It's not good. But our friend Chris B in chat said he just had to load a Walmart distribution center, mostly food, PB and J, and salsa, mixed bag. So
Oh.
yeah, it seems like the most reasonable perishables are gone. Canned foods, those are gone.
So, Captain Curry, I wanted to ask you this: if somebody were to come to you and say, "We're going to put you on the front cover. You need to make Corona soup," you know, the soup that'll beat Corona. But you know, or it's like you ever hear of hurricane soup? Sometimes in the South, especially when there's a hurricane, people just like make a big pot of soup. You know, make some hurricane soup. The weather the storm. What would you throw in your Corona soup?
Corona Chan soup. Probably some tomatoes as a base, maybe a bit of fried onions, ginger garlic, and maybe some chicken with the bones, either legs or thighs.
Yeah.
Because chicken breast is for losers.
What?
It's the worst part. No, it's the worst part of the chicken. It doesn't taste like anything. It's just bland.
It does smell like farts when you cook it too.
Whoa! How are you cooking
What?
your
Yeah,
chicken
what
that
the
smells
fuck
like
are you
farts?
Am I not the only one?
Yeah, you are. Explain, please. What are you doing?
Or like even in a crock pot, or like on the grill. Maybe it just smells like that to me. Maybe it's a genetic thing. But
Did you
chicken,
put anything
No,
with it?
no, that's not a genetic thing. No, that's a you thing.
it's a
What are
me
you
thing.
doing?
You season the fucking thing?
Oh yeah, I'll season the hell out of it. Still, it's still
with what
chicken.
shit?
Yeah.
No, please explain your process because this sounds disgusting.
I see. It's a mystery to me, right? I'm actually pretty particular. I don't know why we got all my fastidious meat habits, but I've got my own drawer that I only use for meat. Right? I gotta clean that thing out every once in a while. Got some bleach.
Your jerk sock?
Yeah, I got a jerk sock in there to keep all the odors. It absorbs all the odors because that's what socks do.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Man, I take it out. Like if I'm putting it on the grill, I cut it open. You butterfly the chicken breasts and you put it on the grill. And it smells like farts.
No, dude, no.
Lunch meat can do that. Like turkey lunch meat
How
can often do
how
that.
old is the chicken meat you're cooking?
Maybe my Walmart's fooling me. Maybe I'm buying from a poo and I don't know it.
Yeah, no, you might be like your meat should smell like farts. That's the smell it makes when it's rotting.
Somebody, Russell Walker in the chat says, "Is nobody going to discuss Chris Poole's horse semen drinking?" I don't know anything about that.
Well, the reactor was drinking horse cum.
Yeah, and he's a character. He claims to play a character. Yes, let's talk about that a little bit. This Chris Poole guy claims to play a character named Reactor, which he calls a clown.
Yeah,
as if to say he himself is not a clown. What?
Like I didn't know Reactor was Chris Poole, but like I've seen his reaction videos and they are hilarious.
Are they?
Like it's just him sitting there like with no reaction at all, just kind of like, "Huh, yeah, that's great. Huh, yeah." You know, just shitting on reaction videos in general because they're the lowest form of YouTube content.
Yeah.
That's why the basketball Americans like make a career out of it. Just oh shit, look at this. This is crazy. You know what I mean? It's just lowbrow work, and he spends his time shitting on it.
Man, I tried to explain that to my brother the other week, but I did not use those words. I had trouble. It's just like, come
Basketball
on, man.
American.
They're just like, look, this is like reaction videos are not at all entertaining, and I don't know why.
No. See, no. Why they're entertaining is when you have no friends, and you feel that like strange human connection with this person while you're watching a video together.
And everyone wants a black friend.
That's what they're selling you on.
Everyone wants
exactly.
a black friend, so it works extra good
Exactly.
for black
Everyone wants a
YouTubers.
cool black friend to hang out with.
Yeah, that's
what
totally
that is.
not.
That's why they're so. Yeah,
Are we gonna gloss over the semen drinking comment though?
Hey, listen. You drink a little semen here, you drink a little semen there. Who cares?
It's an apocalypse, man. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Damn, you're saying he did it. He did it in character.
I don't know. I'm assuming. I'd like to think that. I'm giving the guy the benefit of the doubt, and it's still looking bad for him, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think that's a line that if you cross, then you can be ridiculed.
Exactly. If you're playing a character, why would you want to play that character? Who would ever choose to play? Yeah, I'll play that guy. That's me, baby. I just can't see it happening.
Yeah.
There's fuckery afoot, and I can sense it. Okay,
Bill Hicks in the chat says black guys listening to heavy metal and Bill Burr. To be honest, I've watched a lot of those videos. I'm like, oh yeah,
they're hilarious.
These black guys are watching this Iron Maiden song for the first time. I want to see what they. Oh, I love that song.
It taps into this like inherent racism that I have. That black people don't like Bill Burr and they don't like metal music, and like when they enjoy it, it's great.
They're like children that have never been exposed to the world.
Oh, I'm breaking barriers right now. This black guy's one of the good ones.
So someone saw that stupid YouTube show where they show teenagers like old video games for the first time or whatever, and they thought, let's do this with black people. That was their idea.
No. Give black people credit. They made it their own.
Oh, they made it themselves. Brothers. Good for them.
That's why the Frying Brothers wanted to take that React, like they wanted to trademark reacting videos because they were getting. Well, I mean, they were getting 13% on their views.
Yeah. Some people in the chat have been saying that Tim Pool and his brother bang. You know what? Who fucking knows? Those guys seem weird as shit. And what's with the beanies? Does that run in the family? I don't fucking know.
Do they wear beanies?
They're bald, man.
They both have weird headgear.
That's like, didn't you guys see that thing when Tim Pool had his beanie snatched and he lost his shit?
Oh, that was hilarious.
Have you seen him without his beanie, though? I mean, that guy.
Looks so fucking disgusting.
He should shave that.
Yeah, he looks fucking disgusting. I'm sorry, Tim Pool. He knows it. He obviously knows it. I mean, everybody tells themselves, if I go bald, I'm gonna embrace it.
It's my brand wearing the beanie. It's not because I'm bald.
Oh, man. I knew one guy like that who went completely bald by the time he was 19. But he was a black guy. He was cool enough. No big deal. He looked like he was 40 anyway.
For sure. I've been watching the quartering simping videos for Tim Pool. And, like, yeah, Chris seems like a douchebag. Like, yeah, okay, you're a lazy bastard, but you want your money. Like, I just don't care.
Yeah.
It's Tim Pool and Chris Pool. Who gives a fuck?
Who cares? Yeah, right. I mean, like, the truth is, Chris Pool could have totally been screwed for all I know, because at the end of the day, it's two parties talking. But he sounds like a bitch.
I don't care about Chris Pool enough to give a shit.
Yeah, like, well, you should probably fix it in family court or just punch your brother in the fucking throat. I don't know what to tell you, dude.
Yeah. like I'll usually watch Tim Pool's videos just to get a handle on what the Spurs are talking about for the day.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I don't know. His whole fight with Dick Masterson was interesting, and I do respect him for like I'll take a second look at this. Yeah, my position originally was retarded, and like I don't know, like I can respect that at least.
Well,
Not
yeah,
a
he was
lot
a
of people
Maddox
do that,
apologist,
man.
right? For a while, and then he
He
changed
was,
his
yeah.
tune. Okay.
See, I only ever knew the guy as I was really enjoying all those live streams in 2015, 2016, like people on the street getting Molotovs full of piss thrown at each other. That was great. And he was streaming that. He was streaming that
Wall
stuff.
Street stuff, Occupy stuff.
Later than that, it was like the Antifa and the America guys all out there doing their thing.
Okay, yeah.
That was a lot of fun. And
I wish
funny-
we could go back to simpler times like that.
yeah, when people were just destroying barbecues with rolling trash cans and giant riots, and the place where the free speech movement was birthed. That seems quaint now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Simpler times.
I was having a conversation earlier with someone talking about like the libertarian ideal of like a Mad Max world, and I kind of wrote it off as insane, but I have to admit I kind of wish for that.
Yeah, we all kind of do.
Months ago, I told you this months ago, Full Blast. Like, all this coronavirus stuff is kind of serious. Is this the happening? Like, is this
Yeah.
this is gonna be it?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's going to be it, and even then, like, well, if it is, it will sadly. I will be right about this. I've been saying it for a while that everyone wants to rip the Band-Aid off, and I think that's why so many people are so anxious. And you see people, for example, Fed posting, is everyone is eager to rip the Band-Aid off, but it's going to be slow. It's going to be a slow and agonizing fucking decay.
I think that's the worst part. Is it's going to be a slow decay. You'll be boiling like frogs in a pot.
Yeah, but the thing about frogs is they're not crabs. They can climb upon each other till one lucky frog gets out and summons help from all the other humans. I think that's how it works, right? Is that how the metaphor works?
No, the hypnotoad.
I think you get jerked off by a chimpanzee, or used as a chimpanzee sex toy. I think that's like the ultimate frog.
Damn, I love that video.
It is great, isn't it? Mommy, what's that frog doing? What's that chimpanzee doing with the frog?
Well, guess I'll have to find this
Or
again.
Oh, there's that one. No, or there's the one with no. Don't play videos because why you actually Full Blast? I gotta ask you this question. Why aren't you streaming the Ralph Retort on Full Blast Forever and doing it on your second channel, Full Blast 2 instead?
Oh yeah, I could talk about that now. Well, the channel got a strike, and so I had like a week to think about it, and I feel like it's a combination of things, but I want to see if I can build up the second channel dedicated to the Killstream, right? And one of the things I'm going to do is I'm not going to stream Medicare over here anymore. I'm going to try to just nab them on my own and then upload those. So that way, no one will even think about sending a super chat to Ralph or to Medicare through here. I've gotten a few super chats that are like, "Hey Ralph, this," or "Hey Jim, that," and to tell people, in the video description, I try to tell people in the chat that I'm not them. So that feels weird. I want to put an end to that. And yeah, so I'll keep uploading Medicare videos here, and then I'm going to try out the Killstream on the other channel. And yeah, I think Medicare really is good at, well, he's got a target on his back, but I think he's good at what he does, and I just don't see him as getting this channel another strike. Whereas Ralph, let's give another channel a fresh start with that and see where that goes.
Do you feel like Ralph has more enemies, and that's contributes to you getting a strike on this channel?
I've actually not even really entertained that. I kind of was, I got to admit my ignorance on it because I don't know. But I'd like to think that if somebody personally tried to flag down a video, that I'd get like a notification. But it's what I got was that the Striker versus Destiny was taken down for hate speech from the YouTube team, which reviewed it. So
yeah.
What can you do, right? What can you do?
Yeah. So what's your other channel? Full Blast Forever 2 or
it's just Full Blast 2. I kind of thought about renaming it, but I feel like I'm already putting people through. I feel like it's an ask to say subscribe to another channel. Look out for 2 channels. That's so I'm already. I feel like I'm already asking some of you for even putting that out there. I don't want to change the name and confuse things more. I hope it's not confusing to begin with. I'm trying to find a happy balance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a weird weird balancing sort of thing with this YouTube because they're not very friendly to creators, especially like new ones. Not very friendly.
Yeah. No, not at
Say
all.
whites for a second.
No, I don't think it's that simple.
To whites?
Yeah, not friendly to whites.
No. You can't
Well,
say that.
I told YouTube I was an Eskimo when I signed up, so I think we're all in the clear there.
They don't like alcoholics either, though.
Well, who does? Yeah. Hey, real quick, my audio just did a little hiccup. We all good over there? Everyone fine?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, you sound
Sound
fine.
good to me.
Yeah, it's just on my channel. Yeah, I've got a. All right, that's good.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I've changed my mind about. I chatted at shit a while ago saying, "Oh yeah, I could last in prison in solitary." I've changed my mind on that. This fucking sucks. 3 weeks in and I'm fucking hating this fucking quarantine shit. You know, the police are pulling people over, asking them where you're going. Oh, you're not going anywhere important. Pay us $3,000 and go home.
Shit.
No,
3,000.
Yeah.
How much is that in US dollars? Like 25?
2,000. Something like that.
15.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot though, dude. And can you just make something up?
Yeah.
It's like I just got back from delivering food to my grandmother.
They're also like, if you're flagged as being, set for isolation, the police will just knock on your door to make sure you're still there every now.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
You know, what Apex said sounds so insane to you guys, but like, that's pretty much the norm outside of the US.
Oh yeah, that's why we're
Because
not as
when I was
fucked.
when I was living in the Czech Republic, right? If you didn't have your tram ticket, you get a $40 fine instantly. If you couldn't pay the cops off, like right there and then, they take you to jail. So, like, yeah, they were essentially judges from Judge Dredd at certain points. Like, this is what you're charged with. This is your sentence. Pay up or you're fucked.
Judge and jury.
Well, that's
Yeah,
sort of it here. It's like
essentially.
you are charged, and you can contest this, but you are going to pay this unless you get up and contest this, and the judge.
Yeah, exactly. You have a very European style of justice. Well,
Yeah.
us Americans are very ahead of the curve. They just shoot you if you're not complying.
Yeah, that's
True.
dumb.
I still
It's a
think
real
about that
shame.
video sometimes. That guy in the hallway saying, "Don't shoot me," and he reached. Crazy, right?
Oh, yeah, that was awful, man.
That was fucked up. That one.
Like that was a straight up extrajudicial execution.
Yeah. Well, it was uncanny because I was leaving voicemails for the Dick Show, and I had just left one a couple days before saying that I was annoyed with Black Lives Matter. And maybe I'm totally wrong in the matter, but it seemed like a lot of people were making like the anti-police violence thing a race thing, and I'm thinking to myself, you know, I'm just some shithead, but I'm thinking to myself, like, you're losing people because I could get on board with fuck the police having a bunch of power, but you instantly lose me when you make it about race, and that fucking annoys me. And then I see that, and they're like, well, there's not going to be any united outcry against stuff like that. We always get divided up and argue amongst each other. It's annoying.
Well, that's because you're white and racist.
Am I?
He can say that.
You're white and you're inherently racist. That's how they view you. So.
Yeah, that's how she be, right? That's how it do.
How it do, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Oh, what can you do? How did I even get started talking about this? I don't know, guys. Hey,
Yeah,
so,
you know the fight between the Black Lives Matter and the All Lives Matter is just like I get where the Black Lives Matter people are coming from. Like you're minimizing that movement, but like it's weird when you like narrow things down to one specific race. Because like, listen, brown people don't get things too. They're not as bad as black people, but they don't get it like everyone else. And like, you know, redheads or meth addicts, people missing their teeth, they don't get it, you know, as easy as, you know, the fucking Amber Heards and the
Amber Heard.
Amber.
No, you can't say her name on YouTube anymore. If you talk about her, you get demonetized.
Is she the one that
She's the one who beat the shit out of Johnny Depp.
Okay, yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I thought that was a description for groups of people, like herds of amber toned. I don't know.
herds of ambers. The blonde, hot ones.
Oh,
Amber's
yeah,
a hot
like
man.
yeah, they are. But there's a weird position there. Like this is Black Lives Matter. Like your lives don't matter. Blue Lives Matter was a little ridiculous because of course they do, and like the Black Lives Matter movement, it seems to absolve people of their behavior.
Oh yeah, and straight like they seem to just completely lie sometimes.
Yeah, for sure. Like, there's no reason for a cop to blast a 7-year-old with a toy gun.
Yeah,
I can't excuse it, but I can understand it.
yeah.
I can't excuse that, but like I can understand why they felt that way. But like, what was his name? The one who started the stuff in Ferguson. Like, I don't trust the cop story. No. What'd you say?
Wasn't his name Dylan something?
I thought it was Donkey Kong, but
yeah. Big Black.
I don't know.
Yeah, something like that. I don't remember his name.
I loved how the media always showed a picture of him when he was like 7 years old, but it was really like 16 and huge and intimidating.
And they lightened his skin tone too to make him look angelic. Yeah,
they got caught with that, didn't they? Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's fucky, dude. It's. Yeah, I mean, what can you do? What can you do against straight, completely bald lies? Bald as Tim Pool.
Oh man, that's super bald. Poor Tim.
Well, yeah. It's. God damn it. Silverfish, I posted some links for you in the mods channel of Discord. I saw people talking about a ship ramming. Have you heard about that?
No. It was okay. Yeah. This is in my town or close by.
Maybe no. This was in Germany. Did something happen in your town?
Yeah. Okay. So some guy on the Los Angeles coast, they put the U.S. Navy ship Mercy, or like one of those medical ships, right?
Yeah, and Mercy's in New York.
Was it in New York? I thought it was in California.
That's Comfort. I'm sorry. I'm wrong.
It was the Mercy, I think it was. And so some guy was in a train, like, those big, huge trains, like the freight trains.
Yeah.
And he purposefully derailed the train in an attempt to sink that ship. So, like, he just went, he was full blast forever on the track and then just launched it towards the train. Didn't get anywhere close to the ship. I don't know what his motivation was.
I pulled up the article up here. Train engineer says he crashed in attempt to attack Navy hospital ship in L.A. Huh.
Yeah, was it the one in L.A. or New York?
This one's the one in L.A.
Yeah,
no,
okay.
The one I have up right now on the screen's L.A., but I want to talk about the German too that Full Blast brought up. But Eduardo Moreno said he doesn't believe the ship is what they say it's for.
Yeah, like, that's some crazy shit, though, man.
Yeah, he's probably crazy.
That's some crazy shit.
You only get to once. The whole world is watching. I had to.
I know there's, like, trucks of peace and vans of peace, but this fucking guy had a train of peace, man. That's crazy.
Get on, yeah.
It always makes me laugh when people write off nut jobs as stupid. It's like, I don't know, maybe it was just me, but like in my experience, I remember in high school when 9/11 happened and people would shit talk like ISIS fighters as being morons. It's like they're probably illiterate, right? And they're probably uneducated, a lot of them. But they probably have the same brain power as you. And I don't know, like there are engineers building bombs designed to blow your fucking legs off, you moron. Like it's probably a bad idea to underestimate the people who want to kill you.
Yeah.
Listen, after Dylan Chan and whoever the other guy is, I wouldn't mess with like the crazy person. Be like, oh, hey, how you doing? You know, just be on the good side. There's no
be
reason
nice.
to fuck with them.
Yeah, you can be crazy and smart. That's a dangerous. That exists.
Yeah. So we had this guy in high school. Like he was completely retarded in every subject, but like if he was playing Magic the Gathering, he could do the calculations in his head in seconds. Like he'd be able to calculate lands and like damages and defenses and stuff instantly. And like we're all amazed. Like, how do you not like add 2 + 2 in class? But like you can manage this stuff instantly. He's like, oh, I don't know, I'm retarded. And we left him. We left him alone after that.
Cool.
You leave,
Did you
you know what?
keep
Yeah,
playing Magic with him at least?
don't tase him.
No, I didn't play Magic. I was not that big of a loser.
Oh, okay. I played like 1 or 2 games, and it seems like a really big money sink and a time sink. So that's why I never
huge,
really got
man.
into it. Not because I'm not a loser, it's just because of those reasons. Because I'm a loser.
Yeah.
Hey, do you guys remember when that little bald girl got up on stage and said, with a Latina accent, that hell yeah, we bullied that kid that shot us up in 8th grade because he was weird.
No? What?
Yeah.
I gotta see that. Still want to talk
It
about
was
this
after the
show.
Parkland shooting. I know the girl you talking.
Yeah, and she goes,
She was less popular than the white kid,
yeah,
whatever his name is. David Hogg?
yeah. Who's that kid's
that's-
Twitter profile still has a backwards American flag in it. It drives me crazy. I can't even shitpost.
Yeah.
That's got to be rough, though, man. Like, you two started a movement together, and like the nerdy white kid that you would bully on a regular basis gets all the attention.
Well, it turns out no one wanted the short little fat girl with no hair and wearing suspenders.
She
Turns
wasn't
out-
fat. She was weird looking for sure.
Give me some more context clues. I want to bring up a picture of this. What should I do?
Look up Gobelina.
Oh, Gobelina?
Look up David Hogg's ugly girlfriend.
Okay.
Some fucking genius did try and preach that. Oh, it's so great that there's like less school shootings around. It's like, yeah, we're all fucking quarantined, you idiot, or forced into our homes.
I'm for that. Yeah.
That's kind of crazy though. Like how endangered species are like reappearing in cities and shit.
Yeah. Where was it? Venice, Italy. Like the
There's
canals are
Gobelina.
clean.
Yeah, there she is.
Wait, so this dude looks like Mr. Mackey with a tight tie on and a balloon head, and this looks like, I don't know, man.
Oh yeah, he silly was doing little comics.
David Hogg's ugly girlfriend. Perfect. Yeah, that's her.
That's her. Did it work? Perfect.
Thanks. Yeah, that's gross. I want to get
That was the
off
chick
the
that was
screen.
like, I think she said, "Hell yeah, we bullied him." I can't, don't quote me. But and she said that in front of people, and I think CNN and all the other puppeteers were like, "Okay, cut this girl. She's no good."
Yeah.
Yeah, we
She's
can't
gonna
use
be a
her.
puppet. Yeah.
It's weird from all levels. Like you look at the kid like David Hogg, and I think to myself, "Oh, you poor kid! Like you got used, and the most embarrassing moments of your young life, you were encouraged to do it on national TV."
Who's the based kid that came out of there? Because he sued CNN and got money.
Oh, are you talking about the Kavanaugh?
I don't know.
No. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, the Sandman.
Kyle something?
I think it's Nick Sandman.
That was from.
No. That's
Nope.
Covington Kid. That's a Covington Kid.
Oh, wrong
That's
kid.
not related to these kids.
Oh,
But
sorry.
anyway,
He did sue CNN.
David
He got
Hogg.
That kid.
David Hogg is a crisis actor. His fucking dad is an FBI agent, and he was in another video on the other side of the country a couple of years before his other appearance. And he's like saying, "Oh yeah, I've always grown up in this city," but it's like, no, he's a fucking crisis.
It's weird.
Fucking-
Yeah, I think I've seen
That's
that
going
video.
Back. I don't remember a lot of that shit anymore.
Also, I want to remind everyone this is a satire podcast. Totally jokes everywhere.
back to what you were saying about the other kid. Like there was David Hogg and Gobelina, and then on the other side there was Kyle Kashuv, who was like
that guy.
the conservative,
the hard R
Second
kid.
Amendment
What
guy.
the hell?
You didn't hear much about him, did you?
No, the Republican kid, Kyle Kashuv. I didn't say
Kashuv.
hard R, you racist.
No, in the fucking chat, MD said catch of the hard R kid.
Oh, well. Did he say the hard R? Probably makes sense.
Well, yeah, it was. That's his admission to Harvard was rescinded in 2019 because of his past use of racial slurs and inflammatory language,
Oh,
which he
course.
apologized.
Oh,
I'll
was that
see the
the
article.
was that the kid who was like ranting at night in the street about who built this?
Listen,
No.
man. Everyone's like threshold level on what's unacceptable behavior is way out of whack. If you don't
Yeah.
top the Coney 2012 guy where he's jacking it off down in San Diego, then like nothing's out of limits.
fucking hell! I forgot about that. Oh,
Coney
man.
2012, that guy was a fucking
Yeah.
legend.
Right.
Got super famous and started masturbating on a San Diego street.
That was the number one thing because that was like when the internet was really picking up, right? And
Yeah, that
people
was
were
yeah.
really getting tuned in. Put a bit of Hollywood on that shit, and everyone was hooked in. Coney 2012. That was the fucking game changer.
Man, I think everybody's skeptical about the David Hogg thing. I think the dangerous thing is to have a theory and be sure of it. I think it's fine to theorize and wonder, but it's definitely weird. Like, didn't even David Hogg say at one point that he went home during the shooting and biked back when he heard something was wrong? And then if you brought that up, people would just call you stupid and say, "Don't talk about it." Like something's weird afoot. Again. And the craziest people always get pushed in the front. Like, well, Alex Jones, you're like Alex Jones.
Oh man, hey, speaking of Uncle Alex, dude, I bought a little radio from I'm about to autist out here. I got a radio from Amazon, just for listening and communications or whatever. It has FM, AM, and shortwave, right? And so I go to the shortwave because that's the coolest shit. You don't have that in the car. The first station I pick up, very grainy. I can barely hear a human voice. I raise it up in my hand and point the antenna like 60 degrees here, 80 degrees here. Then I hear, Alex Jones just ranting and raving about how 5G is going to kill us all.
Someone's pumping him out, yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
And I was like,
Yeah.
fuck yeah, Alex Jones. So yeah.
That's
a good
American
moment today, man.
Fallout. Fallout America is going to be like Alex Jones is going to be one of the stations you pick up on your Pip Boy. That's incredible.
Oh god, I would love that so much.
Well, here's the magic of shortwave radio. It's worldwide most of the time, so you can pick it up over there in Australia too.
I don't know. I can't really
maybe.
get one because Chris the Kiwi has one. So if I get one, I'm definitely as retarded.
Guys, I'm getting real sick of the Call of Duty party chat. Let's get on ham radios. We'll talk that way while we play.
I agree.
Do you want to talk about this Germany ship ramming?
Yeah, you posted that in the chat. I didn't read the article or anything, but yeah, this shit looks crazy here. For the chat.
Do you want me to read it or read some of it?
Yeah, sure.
All right, which one have you got? Okay, MSN.com.
Mm-hmm.
Venezuelan Navy boat rams German cruise ship and sinks. The German vessel was headed towards a Venezuelan island for repairs when it was shot at. So the Venezuelan Navy ship shot at a German cruise liner.
This doesn't sound like a good idea.
It was shot at and rammed by the Navy patrol boat. The cruise firm says that the ship suffered minor damage, but the smaller boat sank. So there you go. What the hell is happening?
Act of aggression by the Venezuelan Navy.
The Resolute ship, which is the cruise liner, had a crew of 32, but no passengers on board at the time of the incident, just after midnight. A midnight raid, guys. From Venezuela to Germany. You ever thought you'd see that duo emerging in this modern, brave new world?
I mean, why would they do that? They would, international incident.
So is this confirmed, like Venezuelan military?
I'm on MSN.com. I found another one on dailymail.uk. Right? I guess the harder part is finding intentions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's strange.
Oh.
That's fucking funny. Imagine ramming a ship and then having to get rescued by it.
According to the statement, the captain of the cruise vessel requested time to contact his company when the ship was shot at by the Navy patrol vessel. The smaller vessel then approached the starboard side at an angle of blah 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 and collided with the cruise ship. It repeatedly rammed the larger vessel before beginning to take on water. Wow, that sounds like desperation to me.
Why?
Yeah, I don't understand the goals.
Maybe
Meanwhile,
they were just thinking like COVID was coming. They were like, "Oh shit, they're gonna park this cruise ship full of sickness on our sovereign nation's island."
the Venezuelan president described the incident as, quote, an act of terrorism and piracy, unquote, and ordered an investigation.
Oh, maybe it was rogue boys.
Reminds me of the Iran thing because for ages people were like, "Oh, there's no proof that Iran actually shot it down. It's just a coincidence." Blah blah blah. And it's like I was looking at Live Leak the other day, and it's like, "Oh, this is actually the video of a missile hitting that fucking jet." That's and it's unquestionably a missile because it's just moving that insanely fast, and it just fucking.
I'm gonna see if I can find that.
Okay, here we go. James North says, "How high will the Woo Flu body count have to get for the Just Flu Bros to stop or to shut the fuck up?" Love the show. Aussie, 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 oi, oi, oi. Aussie, 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 oi, oi.
Thank you,
Oh,
James.
shit.
Good man.
Yeah, thank you.
He donated
think-
Australian $14.88. That's
Nice.
great.
I don't know if the move it's just the flu bros are still around. Like I think they
don't think
morphed
so.
into the you have to stay inside at all costs, otherwise you're gonna die. And you're such a scumbag if you don't do it.
Yeah, I keep reminding everyone of the media's narrative of this. It was it started out, okay, nothing burger. Oh wait, it's just the flu, bro. Don't worry about it. The flu kills way more people. And then it was, hey, don't wear masks. That's stupid and racist. And don't wear masks. And then it was like, masks actually might hurt you in the long run. And then it was, just today, Trump's like, you should probably wear masks if you go outside.
I get what you're saying. I slightly disagree. I think that just the flu guys
Yeah.
are the exact opposite of what Trump's saying. So, when he said when he closed travel with China, they were the ones who saying it's racist.
Oh no, that's what I'm saying.
Now
Yeah.
he's saying it's they follow the general media narrative. I think those guys are still there.
Did
They've
you guys
just
catch,
changed their topics.
Oh yeah, no, exactly. If you're
No?
following the media narrative and don't question it and don't remember the history, yeah, that's what you'd be saying right now. But
Yeah, but do you guys catch Andy Ngo in every single one of Trump's tweets? He's like meant to be some fucking doctor, and he's like went from it's serious to just totally depending on whatever Trump said.
I think I saw that one, yeah.
Is that the Asian guy who got a milkshake?
Yeah.
Really?
Well,
I don't think he's a doctor.
he
Because
got
he's Asian
fired.
doesn't mean he's a doctor. He's racist.
Yeah, that's racist.
It's like he got fired apparently during his residency while he was training up to be a neurosurgeon. So he claims that he is a fucking neurosurgeon.
No, you're not a neurosurgeon.
That's like Maddox
Yeah.
claiming to be a mathematician.
Well, no, actually, no. You did pass your 4 years of medical school. You fucked up the residency. But
That's
right.
regardless, yeah, fuck any no.
Yeah, he's a
Fuck that
total dude. Like it's insane because he's meant to be now that he's not a doctor or can't be one. He's at a anti-smoking charity or something, but his all of his time is just watching Trump's fucking Twitter and posting essays, like whole fucking threads, depending on what's been said. It's on just absolute insane shit. Just
Yeah, I don't
it's
know.
weird
I don't-
how people like this.
I don't
Someone
understand.
saying,
No.
oh no. You're not saying Andy no. You're MTMD saying it's Eugene Goo.
That's it, Eugene.
That's yeah. Andy knows like the
Oh yeah, he's the fucking
he's
reporter.
like the reporter. No, yeah,
Eugene
Eugene Goo's a retard for
yeah,
sure.
that guy.
Hey,
Shameless.
he's a Chinese plant for sure.
Okay.
I'm
People are
sorry.
starting to really annoy me.
Allegedly.
Just
Allegedly.
repeating back the official Chinese numbers without any criticism, with a straight face.
Man. The Chinese numbers are impossible. There's no way.
But it's any chance. Oh, but look at that. The Chinese numbers are lower than America. Rub my hands together. Oh, right. And they go on Twitter, America #1. Am I right? Got it. And that actually makes me a little bit mad. I'm a little hot under the collar.
Yeah, no, I agree. People should think critically about communist dictatorship regime type deal.
What is a traitor?
Yeah. Hey, Silverfish, I know you watched the Joe Rogan Experience. Did you see the Eric Weinstein today?
I have not listened to or watched that one yet. No, have you?
He made some pretty interesting points. Like I watched half of it, and like one of the points that stuck with me is the thing about the left is the ideology crosses over into dangerous lines and becomes foolishness. Like when you can't criticize a nation for its responses and whatnot, then that's when it stops becoming just an ideology and like criminally dangerous at some point.
Well, at that point, what's the solution? Did
Yeah,
he mention that?
Yeah, I don't know what the solution is.
Oh,
Solution is cans of Chef Boyardee and a ton of toilet paper.
Yeah. Hey
And
man,
bullets.
all the
Don't
abortion
forget
clinics
bullets.
are closed. WTF do I do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a great one.
Oh, speaking of preparing, Full Blast, you got a new toy this week?
No. If I've ever owned any toys, they've surely sank to the bottom of some lake. I have no idea what you're talking about. If I
Okay,
were,
yeah.
no, yeah, absolutely. You know, the situation I found myself in is so I had stockpiled actually a shitload of 9mm ammo for some reason. I think I had some stuff at the time or some intentions, but at this point now I'm trading. I'm like trading ammo calibers. Like, oh, you got some of this, huh? Well, I got some 9mm. Let's make a trade happen. And that's the day I planned for, but I never thought would arrive. You know what I mean? That was a turning point.
Yeah.
That was a Rubicon in my mind.
That must be a crazy experience, like trading ammo like that.
Yeah, it's surreal.
So, what's the exchange rate? Like, how many 9mm for 5.56?
Well, I guess you would go online and just look at the current prices. Like, what, a box of 9mm ammo? What are they like for the American Eagle? Maybe
Out of stock.
I could be out of stock. I could be totally wrong. What is that? Like 19 cents a round, 59 cents a round, something like that.
No, it's gonna be a bit more than that.
5.56, probably like $1.08 around, something like that. So a box of 180. 5.56 for a box of 159mm, something like that. That seems about fair.
Before the crisis,
Buster
like
said he's got-
9mm was like 10 cents a round, right?
It's cheap.
No,
I thought it was cheap.
Used to be,
Really?
right?
Maybe you're thinking
Yeah, I
of
know.
22.
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
and 22 is
Maybe it
very
was
cheap.
some-
I don't.
It might have been some shitty cheap ammo on Bud's.
You get like a box of
Gunshop.com,
50 for
so I don't know.
$20. Yeah, somewhere
Yeah.
around 50 cents, a
Okay,
little bit less. Yeah,
Man, that's a day I'm actually
308.
308. Ooh,
That's a very nice caliber.
self-defense.
I don't know how good an urban environment that would be
It's great.
unless you're shooting everyone in the street. That's great. Yeah. Do you have an evacuation plan for your town?
Who are you asking? Because if it's me, well,
mostly you. Yeah.
well,
Because I know Silverfish is out in the country. He's at the end point.
Yeah,
I'm pretty close to the end point as well. Like I'm well fortified.
I'm close to the end point. I'd want to go more, rural, honestly, from what I am.
More rural. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, like I know people with thousands of acres instead of tens of acres. So
Oh,
I'd rather be at
okay,
their
yeah,
place.
That's pretty nice. But
Yeah.
no, I'm close enough to like civilization where like I can go on raids and stuff.
Go on raids.
Yeah, go on raids. Go for some raping. Depending on how things work out.
My God, yeah. Well, me personally, you know what? You can't trust anyone. I've got alternative plans, but the primary plan is we're very close to another family, and our plan is to kind of hook up and link up.
Yeah, that's a good call. Like close family or just like acquaintance family.
Acquaintance. So it's not tied by blood.
There's not that blood. Yeah, that blood connection. That's important to have.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you always got to have alternative plans.
Do you plan on killing them and taking their stuff?
Oh shit, where'd he go?
Did I get kicked?
Oh man, they got him. They fucking got him.
They just
They got him. He's gone.
Oh no.
Oh,
Hey.
sorry, my Discord crashed. Sorry, guys.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Wink.
Yeah.
You got
good.
assassins after you.
That was a great answer.
My plan is to hang out at my castle as long as possible, and if I have to eat every neighborhood cat, I will. And if I have to put people,
No, that's silly.
people
That's
in the
silly.
front yard with signs on them that said "I raped" or something like that, I'll fucking do it.
I don't know, because like you're in a fairly urban area, and that's That's
Oh, it's gonna be
dangerous
hell.
every time.
Yeah, it's gonna be hell. I'm gonna be Mad Max, baby.
Yeah. Did you get your fetish gear washed? I knew it was a little messy last time.
My what?
Your fetish gear, your leather studded armor.
You know what? I've been shying away from the leather armor. I feel like it's not quite adequate.
Okay, so what are you gonna wear? Like, what fetish gear are you gonna rock during the apocalypse?
What's with you
I'm
and
looking forward to wearing my gimp suit. Just let me tell you that.
Yeah, I gotta blast. You have like a specific playlist you're gonna play as you're rolling through the streets in a gimp suit, so everyone knows you're coming.
Yeah, Madonna.
Madonna. Yeah, maybe I should. I think I'm gonna make a playlist, a Boogaloo playlist, and put it on the channel so everyone can.
There's
Yeah.
there's
Yeah, it's
plenty
just-
of Boogaloo playlists already.
It's just hard men working hard constantly.
Bad Moon Rising by Creedence Clearwater is gonna be number 1.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a good Boogaloo song.
That's
You know,
a real good. That's a very good Boogaloo song.
Don't tread
Ride of
on
the
me.
Valkyries is nice too.
Don't tread on me. The Metallica version. It's very good.
Yeah, it's a good one too. Basically, the
That's a good
soundtrack
March
to
song.
Apocalypse Now. That'd be great.
Yeah.
That's a good movie. I gotta rewatch that one.
I don't know if that's a good movie or not. Like, it was an experience.
Well, I'd like to experience it again. Yeah. Isn't that the one they say has like more mistakes than any other popular movie? Because a lot of
I don't know.
continuity errors.
Oh, really?
Apparently, yeah.
I didn't know that.
So I'm told. Maybe it's worth a rewatch. We remember on Stream.me when we just streamed what was it, Total Recall? We watched that on the stream. That was fun.
That was a good time.
Yeah.
The old Total Recall, not that shit with Colin Farrell.
Well, that's not even worth mentioning. I mean, it's like the Ghostbusters. What do you immediately think? You don't think of the new one.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Dude, that I saw that in the store and it made me sick to my fucking ass.
Have you seen it?
No, I was in the store and I saw the Ghostbusters 2, packaged with the third movie, the Ghostbusters 2016. And the label said, own the trilogy, all 3 films.
Oh.
No.
I about tore that end cap down and lost my mind in the store.
That's when you just go crazy and saw off one of your own
You know
legs
what?
if you're like, fuck
Now
this
that you
trilogy,
mention
get
it-
it off.
I'm
Yeah.
never worried about the Boogaloo now because if you fucking sat through that and didn't immediately kill everyone around you, then the Boogaloo's never.
Well, I
Wow.
appreciate your logic, but I think it's coming, baby. I've been working out for the past 2 years. I've been telling everybody. I've had people ask me, "Why do you work out?" It's like, because I don't know what's coming, man. I have no fucking clue. I want to be strong as shit when it happens. And I got to tell you, this gym closing down, it's making me lose my mind. It was my last connection to society and reality. Now I've got myself.
You fucking Americans
you're
want it
fucked.
to happen so badly. Is
We
the
do.
difference between
Because we're the
everyone
best prepared, man.
to fight yourselves, though. You know?
Listen. Okay, so back in the day, Mao's whole plan was if there's nuclear war, 10% of everyone survives. 10% of a billion is a lot more than what the Americans have.
Yeah.
But they didn't realize that 10% of America is going to have 100% of America's guns,
Wee.
and we will be sorted. First, we're going to take over Mexico and Canada because fuck them, and then we'll
Yeah.
probably just move down to South America and
It's gonna steamroll.
monkeys or something
Oh,
like that.
man.
I
Yeah.
want some fighter pilots to
Dude.
call in and tell me how long it would really take for me to learn how to fly. If it came down to it.
Is anyone else's
Okay,
dick's getting hard
Microsoft-
right now?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, all right. Cool. No homo.
Oh man, it's
Yeah,
crazy.
6 gorillion sea monkeys. I don't know what that 6 gorillions a reference to. But he says, no way we can starve here. Zillions don't limit wild pigs and deer, fresh and saltwater fish, seafood, gill net, spear, sling, spear gun. Like, yeah, I get his point, man. Like, we're well sorted in America, like food-wise, wildlife-wise.
Well, that's an interesting question.
What do you-
Well, keep going, then I'll ask you a question.
I'm just saying, like, Australia's got, what, kangaroos until they're all dead? And then
Yeah,
you think
yeah.
Apple's next?
You really think they're going to be able to handle a herd of animals? They got their asses
So,
kicked last time.
Here's the other thing
Hey,
about
listen, they weren't
kangaroos.
emus. They weren't kangaroos. Kangaroos are bitches. Emus,
Kangaroos
that's a different
are
story.
perpetually pregnant. You know, can be pregnant all around the year for as long as they want to be, and they can suspend
Yeah, that's a good point.
pregnancies when they don't have like enough water to drink or whatever. It's insane.
Suspend it, like put it on pause or something.
Yeah.
Can they resume, or do they have to make an all new one?
I believe,
They stop gestating like the one that they have.
Okay.
Like they won't get pregnant from that point. Whatever's there, it survives. It survives.
Huh.
It's insane.
Interesting. Yeah, that is pretty insane. My neighbors have some emus and shit. They're pretty cool. And,
Hey,
I heard your
Silverfish.
country lost a war to them, so we have them imprisoned over here. It's different.
I was going to ask you guys.
Just kidding.
Okay, have you ever done any kind of hunting with primitive tools, or if not, what? Let's say you've got all the guns in the world, but you just want to. Like, would you learn bow hunting, spear hunting, anything like that?
I would love to.
One time I had to chase a goat with a knife because I ran out of ammo. And I fucking chased, like, all right, so I shot two of its friends, and it bolted into the fucking trees, and I chased after it. I was like 16.
You couldn't let him get away to tell a story.
No. So he fucking got clipped though on the hind leg, so he was still moving pretty quickly, but he wasn't, going to go for longer than like 5 or 10 minutes. And I fucking chased him into this fucking bush, and he went up behind this tree, and I went on the other side of it and fucking jumped around and stabbed it in the fucking neck, and then ran off again. And it then sat like underneath this fucking huge ass boulder. So I snuck around, crawled on top of it, picked up another fucking big off rock about the size of my head or so, and just fucking threw it down in the cunt and got him.
Jesus Christ.
Well, that was not the answer I was anticipating. But
that's what primitive hunting is, not this bullshit.
That's crude hunting, my friends.
Apex
I bashed the animals in with a fucking rock.
Man. He did fucking full Metal Jacket 2 right there.
I was thinking more like, sport archery, that kind of thing.
Oh. Nah, I was wanting to get into rock smashing.
I remember I told you guys I lived on that mountain for a while by myself. I got real bored. I made a spear out of a bamboo shaft in the foot of a cello. I got really good at throwing that thing. It's pretty fun. I could see getting into javelin. Why not?
I don't know about like spear throwing and stuff, but archery, I think I could get into. I have a crossbow and stuff.
It's more of a toss, or the technical term is chuck. That's what we use. Yeah.
So I got a crossbow just to have one, and because I thought they were cool, and it was cheap, good deal or whatever. And I know a lot of like vertical bow archers just talk shit on crossbows. So
yeah, because they're for women.
Well, it's basically like it's a shitty rifle basically, and you're not doing any of the archery stuff. But I took an archery class in college actually. I enjoyed it a lot, so I could see getting into that. But I've used black powder guns on hunts and stuff before, which is a little more primitive than a rifle.
Yeah,
we talked about that in previous streams, I think. But yeah, no, it'd be fine. And there was a hunter, I think his name's Remy Warren, and he's a very prolific bow hunter and stuff, very good. But he did a show where he was trying to just, I guess, kill deer with spears and stuff. And I think there's one state in the United States where it's legal to do that. I don't know if he went through with it and got it on film or whatever. But
yeah, states are pretty strict on what you're able to hunt with. Like,
yeah.
You have to
we were
use a certain
discussing this the
caliber.
other day. With Silverfish, I was talking about how Australia has way better hunting laws than the fucking Americans because we just have to have a license to shoot things. We don't have to buy the animals like their property from the government to shoot them. They're just, if they're on your land, go nuts.
I think the difference there.
We don't. They don't have to be stuck in our land now, right?
They're what?
Like for hunting over here, they don't have to be on your land. Like you buy a tag for an animal, and then you could shoot that animal.
Yeah,
but
we
like
don't
if
have
the animal's
tags.
on your land, though, it's complicated. Like,
does it have to be on your land? I didn't realize that.
You need to either have permission to hunt on the land or own the land, but we don't buy tags or any of that shit. They just don't.
That's how it is here. There's public game land, or you own the land, or is somebody else's land, but you have permission, but you still have to have a license because wildlife here is managed, by the government basically, and it's owned by the state. And I guess the reason why is because most of the animals you would be interested in hunting over there are nuisance animals, and over here we had market like in the 1850s, 1840s to 18
protected animals.
Yeah, and so like a lot of our animal population, like turkeys, almost went extinct and shit, and bison for sure, and white-tailed deer in a lot of places. So just because
but you can shoot pigs from helicopters.
Yeah, because they're a nuisance.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
so,
what do you get?
That's the issue.
Like, what's your hunting in Australia?
You just get a license to own a gun, really, and part of getting the license is telling the government why you need a gun. So it's like, oh, you're going to do pest control in your own place.
When you go hunting, though, what are you shooting though?
Kangaroos, goats, pigs, water buffalo, or whatever they call them. Quite a few things. Just about anything that isn't a protected species. Like all the native species are protected except kangaroo, because there's just so fucking many of them.
Yeah, so they're essentially like someone in the chat saying you can hunt feral pigs no problem without anything. And like, that happens here. Usually, like you could hunt squirrels and stuff in California, no issue. Anything that's like fur bearing, like a raccoon or like a deer or something like that, you need permits for.
Yeah. But like, what I do get shitty about,
like that, you can shoot them.
Yeah, a lot of people shoot the fucking birds, like for whatever fucking reason. Like I run into people who will shoot black cockatoos, which are like super fucking rare. They still go nuts in them. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I don't really shoot birds. I know people that shoot crows and blackbirds and shit, but songbirds.
That makes sense though.
Songbirds, most people don't shoot. Why would you shoot a crow?
Fuck with crows, man.
I like crows.
Yeah, they're great.
I like buzzards too, man. They eat all the dirty things.
Crows are very smart, and they will carry grudges.
Yeah.
Maybe I think of the blackbirds, which are like a pest, right? They're a flock bird.
Yeah, like big ass flock. Yeah, they do that.
Yeah, but right, yeah, ravens and crows are smart as hell.
Yeah.
It'd be hard to shoot a bird for me. I like them, but I used to love maybe this is weird, but I used to love going out into like ranch territory when I lived in the desert, and just would plink off gophers with a 22.
No, yeah, we were watching that video of the dude just blowing these fucking things in.
Yeah, now that guy's psychotic because he's using like a deer round. He's blowing those fuckers in half. But it does look fun. I'm not gonna lie. I am very jealous.
Yeah, and that's a pest animal in a lot of places too. So
yeah.
I think California is a little conservative on that. Like, you're not allowed to hunt with like I think it's like a 44 handgun or like a 357 handgun because they do enough damage. Yeah, they're not instantly lethal, but like they'll blow chunks out of things, which makes it inhumane to hunt with them.
You got to do it with like a Beretta, something, or that Barrett. That's what I'm talking about. That giant fucking sniper rifle, 50 caliber. Bam, that thing's gone.
No, that's illegal in California as well. I think our max is 308 caliber size.
I saw one at the store for $8,000.
Really? That's not bad.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Was it a Barrett or was it a Steyr?
You know, I didn't look. I saw the name Barrett. I mean, that's where yeah. So,
sure.
But
it's a Barrett for sure.
Yeah.
Because when I was in Ohio, I saw a Steyr 50 cal for like $4,000, and I wanted to buy it, but like, I was thinking,
you like have fantasies about carrying out some anti-insurgent raid against some foreign military drone planes.
Someone who invades like the local Bob Big Boy or something like that.
Yeah.
Take my Steyr 50 on.
You're out there putting 50 caliber rounds in drone engines. Like, all right, I did my job for America.
Man. Yeah, I can't wait for the Boogaloo.
Yeah, I hope I'm still relatively healthy. I'm losing a lot of muscle, guys. Well, we'll get through it though. It's gonna be fun, I promise.
Hey guys, I just wanted to thank everyone in the chat for hanging out with us and stuff, and also shill our Discord. If you go to join.theaftershow.live, if you want, you can come to our Discord and chat with us live on the air.
Is this still also join.tacticalautism.com? Because that's what I've been telling people.
I'll check it out. Let's see.
God, I hope so.
Check it out live on stream.
Well, okay, I've got a topic change for you. I want to ask you
Yeah.
guys a question. We were talking about animals a little bit there.
Yeah.
Are you on Team Government or are you on Team Tiger King?
Oh man, is it about that Netflix thing I haven't watched yet?
Yeah, it is. Also, yeah, that's the same link. And yeah, full blast. I've thought about this a lot. I live next to a tiger rescue too, like a Carol Baskins type thing.
That bitch.
Yeah, fucking Carol Baskin.
So hang on. In the Boogaloo, because I've read this, you fucking people have more tigers in captivity than there are in the wild on the planet.
Yeah, you're
According
welcome.
to-
We're
right.
gonna
So
weaponize them.
in the Boogaloo, of all places, there's going to be a tiger army and a tiger problem in fucking America.
Apex, some warlord is gonna have a tiger execution pit from which slaves pull his little throne, and then you get thrown in so he can watch Jabba the Hutt style.
But it's just insane that it's like how tigers are going to be a wild animal on the loose. It's hunting you on top of the other fucking people that are hunting you. That's hard mode. Like,
Baby, it's a brave
awesome.
new world.
Mm-hmm.
Apex, let me ask you this. Do you ever hear about that massacre in Ohio?
Which not really. More detail.
All right. So this guy, he ran like an animal rescue shelter, and he decided to become an hero one day. So before he blew his brains out, he unleashed all the animals he had in his like wildlife park.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that shit
And
was gnarly.
fucking
I read
rad,
the
man.
article.
The cops shot like 50, 60 Bengal tigers,
Yeah,
like
sad.
a bunch of lions,
Man.
like a
That's
fuck
sad,
ton of
man.
monkeys and shit. It was
What an
insane.
asshole.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I was like that was like 20, 30 miles away from where like I was going to college at the time. And, like that
Oh,
shit
wow.
was nuts. Like, what the fuck?
That's
They talked
Yeah.
about
insane.
that on
Imagine
the
going to
Tiger
work that day. You know, being a fucking cop, all you got is a pistol, and then being told there's a ton of fucking tigers and wild animals on the loose, and they're coming your way, baby, and you got to hunt them down.
You've been promoted to Tiger Hunter. That's
Yeah.
an honor, my friend.
What a fucking madman!
You know what a damn shame is, though, that they probably had to incinerate those things. Like, come on, those are some good pelts. I know that's illegal, but so you're just gonna burn it? Come on.
Yeah, you could do
Totally
something.
comes down to how much money
You should,
you
be
have. Like,
you should be selling tiger steaks for the fucking community. Let's go.
Yeah, honor the animal, use its parts, man.
I don't want to get on too much, but side note, someone asked, did quarter pounder, meaning the quartering, sprung out on against Andy? Yeah, I noticed that on Twitter. I don't know the details too much. I just saw that Andy was in a thread with quarter pounder who was saying that. Let me paraphrase that. He had a bit of relevancy streaming for a couple of weeks, but then he fucked it up by being a drug addict, and that the memories of that shit haunt him. And that Andy was probably doing his thing. So yeah, they had a little.
Wait,
Shift.
no. Quarter pounder had a fight with Worski?
Yeah, on Twitter. Yeah,
That's kind of stupid.
isn't it? Yeah, who cares? Okay.
and it's
Like,
my opinion that Worski is a closet.
I think he's just
Think if he did-
over sexualized as a coomer.
Oh, does he
I think-
coom a lot?
I
Dude,
don't
the dude
care
is doing
who
porn
puts their
reviews.
dicks in what. What's wrong with porn reviews? They're hilarious.
Okay, is it self-aware though? Is it self-aware hilarious or because I don't think it is.
Look, porn
Listen,
comments.
you can't expect him to be self-aware. Like, that's asking too much. The hilarity is the content. It's the internet, man. Like, you're supposed to laugh at retards.
No,
Like,
you're right.
quartering. I like
Absolutely.
quartering. He's got usually mostly reasonable takes on things. Not he's a bit of a douchebag.
Yeah, he's a little embarrassing, but I'll throw on.
Yeah, but like, who isn't embarrassing? Like,
Oh,
I'm
exactly.
showing you retards.
Well, I agree with you completely on Angie. Obviously, like on some side, I want to see people like him get their act together and go live a normal life. But he's making an ass of himself on the internet. Let's all laugh, right?
Well, that's what he wants us to do, right?
I guess I don't understand the guy. I think he's kind of he doesn't take criticism well. It seems like he doesn't take positive criticism well, right? Like he was doing these stupid workout streams and people were giving him good advice, and he started basically crying. I mean, I don't know. And Andy Worski, I'm happy he's doing what he's doing because it's hilarious. But if I were him, I'd stop and start eating some oatmeal.
Yeah, oatmeal solves all.
It solves all, my friend. Oatmeal with peanut butter. Where have you been?
What about like meat and stuff?
Well, you need that later, of course. Breakfast is the
Okay.
start of the day. Yeah,
No. You go full blast, and you put your meat in your oatmeal.
Roman
that's
style.
that's one of the things you're supposed to do for these stupid bodybuilding competitions. Like near the end, they cut out your carbs, or I don't I don't know exactly what they do. I just see them. They're talking about eating chicken and oatmeal for breakfast. That sounds terrible.
Ugh.
Yeah, with no fixins.
Especially when the chicken smells like farts. Fuck
Yeah,
hell.
farty chicken and syrupless oatmeal. What a day! Personally, I don't get it. I heard someone say this once, and oh hell, I don't know, man. I don't. I'd rather look like Alex Jones personally.
Listen,
yeah, Jesus
Alex
is
Jones is not a
tree trunk.
bad thing to look like. That guy's like 60 inject.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find a good picture of him. Yeah, I wish I had a body like him,
No,
man. He looks like he could pick up a
one
car.
picture of Alex Jones. That's him all shirtless.
Ripping his shirt off.
You know the one I'm talking about.
Yeah, God, I love that guy. Remember when he was talking about
I
like
did too,
DMT,
man.
Joey Diaz was giving him a stranglehold? That was fantastic.
Oh man,
What a gem! What an absolute gem! And I think so many people that just don't understand it. Maybe they're just anti-fun. Do you not get the joke? Do you not get that
Alex
he's great?
Jones or Joey Diaz?
I'm just talking about people who hate Alex Jones.
Yeah, my buddy hates him because he's like, he'll say, "Oh, people believe what Alex Jones says, and he's dangerous because of that." And it's like, no, but they're fucking idiots. Like, you understand that?
Yeah, well, you hate the people. You hate stupid people.
Yeah.
Why you hate Alex Jones?
Exactly. I don't get what
There
his
we go.
problem.
How do you not get that he's a
You know-
sensationalist?
You know the shit that he says though. Like, yeah, it's sensational and like absurd when he says it, but it's not wrong.
Exactly. There's always a little bit of
Like,
truth in
like
there.
the stuff about the chemicals turning their frogs gay. Like that's not
That's true.
that's not wrong.
Yeah. And he got no credit. He got no respect. You know.
That's not wrong either.
Heisenberg's in the chat says he hates Joey Diaz. What the fuck, man? Why do you hate Uncle Joey?
I don't watch
Come and tell us.
Rogan
Come and
enough
tell us
to know
on
the
Joey
character.
Cast, the Aftershow that live. Yeah,
Um,
Uncle Joey's pretty funny. I don't know.
I think he sounds like he like has
Alright, well,
an
the
impending heart
Chinese-
attack at all times.
Created the first human monkey hybrid.
True.
So, like, why is Alex Jones a conspiracy nut? This happened in August.
Are they proud of it?
Chinese.
They are.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, oh man, that Alex Jones picture is sexy.
Singularity Hub.
You know what
Wait,
happened in
what?
the Wizard of Oz? Like, China's just gonna send you a bunch of like monkeys flying your way and attack America with.
Is that what the Wicked Witch of the West was?
Yeah,
Or
Is-
East?
now the West,
Which
yeah,
one was it?
because you know
Yeah,
you
okay.
guys were pretty anti-Chinese at that time.
She's
Fuck
gonna
it, why
send a
not?
bunch of monkey hybrids. Yeah, shit.
Yeah.
Man. I didn't even think about that. That's crazy.
It
Captain
was
Curry.
Spanish scientists created
Yes.
the human monkey chimera.
No,
Oh,
it was
wow.
reported by the Spanish. It was
It was led by Juan Carlos Izipia. I don't know how to say words.
And that's what you're hearing about.
I don't know, man.
And
Yeah.
this
yeah,
notion.
what you're hearing about.
Maybe I'm crazy. Tell me if I'm wrong, but this notion also kind of worries me about it. Is part of the reason why they keep things secret, governments, is not only is the information secret, it might not be, but how the information is obtained or produced is what needs to be hidden, right?
Oh yeah.
So if they're
Yeah,
willing, if they're willing to share with us that they have that ability to do that in the first place, that means that's not even like sensitive information to them.
Yeah,
we
but that assumes the ultra competence of governments, and I just don't think that exists.
How do you mean?
Like, I don't trust, like, okay, so, like, people talking about the 9/11 conspiracy, the inside job, and you'd think that there would be more evidence than mostly circumstantial shit that they have.
Dude, well, like that's a good example because the first thing you think when you think about 9/11 is the exact opposite.
Okay, well, see, so sure, you have information and stuff like that, evidence, but, like, someone would have said, yeah, I was part of the inside job, you know?
Right.
Like, I was in the Twin Towers planning demolition stuff.
That's like with the contrails.
after-
Some pilot would say, I'm spraying the skies.
Okay, after Osama bin Laden died, how many guys came out and said they shot him?
I don't know.
There was at least 2 or 3 that I know of that were somewhat credible, and no one said they did 9/11 except for the tribe. The tribe's getting accused for that too, actually. So yeah, I don't know. I just think someone would have came out and said it by now.
Well, I don't know how we got on this, but as far as 9/11 is concerned, that's what I'm talking about. Is people throw out like, well, are you just a conspiracy theorist? I think that we did it. Like, well, maybe there's a middle ground. Maybe things played out 90% how you saw them, but you're not given the full story. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't. I never.
Maybe a missile did hit the Pentagon, but it wasn't an inside job. Maybe, right? I think that's part of the importance is to accept that you probably
are you
don't
suggesting
know.
that some sort of brown extremist smuggled in a missile large enough to blow a giant hole in the Pentagon?
What about this?
No, I'm not saying that at all.
Building?
I'm not saying that. Like, if you want to ask my personal opinion,
okay.
I think probably the most credible conspiracy theory is that we were aware of it
and let it happen, Bay of Pigs style sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think it's a heist. I think that they ran those planes into the towers to distract you from a heist from the Pentagon.
From the Pentagon? What would they steal from the Pentagon?
I don't fucking know. It's a Pentagon.
There's Metroids in there.
Well,
maybe they wanted someone.
Mother
maybe
brain somewhere in Afghanistan.
Yeah.
Who knows, man? It's weird. There's like no footage of anything from the Pentagon. All eyes on the towers. That's a pretty good fucking distraction.
Shut the fuck up. Shut up. David Smith solved it. He said Pentagon is a shape, not a building. Total hoax. He's right.
He got me.
He's right. We gotta stop talking about this now. It's a hoax. It's a shape, not a building.
Captain Curry, I wanted to ask you: Are you team government or are you team Tiger King?
I haven't seen the show.
God damn it.
I just based on pure speculation on what's going on, I would have to be team government because, in general, people are too retarded to handle tigers. Even like cats and dogs, they can barely be trusted with.
Yeah.
So tigers is a whole different beast, and I don't know, they're cool looking animals. I don't want to see them God.
Well, yeah, give it a watch. Come back, and I want to hear your opinion on it. I think there's some similarities. I think there might be some similarities in what we're talking about. How maybe the government set up and allowed terrorists to do something. Maybe the government set up and allowed a moron to run his mouth so they could frame him.
Yeah, Who knows? Yeah. But I don't know. I don't want the government to police morons because I'm a moron at times. So I don't want Big Daddy government telling me what to do.
Well, that's something with the Alex Jones thing that people are like, well, people are stupid to believe it. It's like it's legal to be an idiot, and for good reason.
Yeah, exactly. It should not be illegal to be stupid because I guarantee you all. Let's see what your chat numbers are. All 119 of us would be in fucking jail. Thank
you, everyone who came out to watch us. By the way, appreciate it. But yes, you're right. It's. I think some people really think that. Like, you ever see people on Twitter who are like, "Well, I shut down stupid misinformation." Like, you really would think that you're smart, and that if we just make it illegal to be stupid, then the world will be in your favor.
Yeah, no, that's the thing about a lot of people. I notice it more with the left than I do with the right, but there's still quite a bit of short-sightedness there. Is that you're advocating for positions that will be used against you?
Well, right?
Yeah, it's so silly. They want more censorship on Twitter and Pin Tool. He had a good video series about how all these leftist anti-establishment folks, they all get banned immediately under those rules that they're advocating for. So
doesn't make or how I see a lot of leftists complaining about how Trump's handling the healthcare stimulus, and it's like, well, and what you perceive to be an idiot is in charge of your healthcare. This is exactly what we were warning you about.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Or take away all the guns. The government's corrupt, but we'll let Trump take away all the guns. Like there's a strong disconnect there that I just don't get.
I think these are. Isn't there like a meme throughout history? The educated fool. Like you can read and memorize all you want, but if you can't think for yourself, you're still an idiot.
Yeah, if you don't understand the lessons of history, you're an idiot.
I think part of it is people need to be given permission. I think they think to themselves, "Well, I can't have that. I can't think that. I can't think for myself on this. I've been told by experts." And it's hard to say, well, fuck that. I've got a gut, and it's telling me this is wrong. I don't care how many facts you put in front of me. You ever have that happen to you where fact after fact is thrown in front of you, and you think to yourself, there's no way I could disprove this, but I just know it's wrong. And then later it comes out you're right or wrong. No, that never happens to you? Maybe you're too smart for me.
No, never. There's a difference between facts and morality. Morality, you can't sway it with facts. That's what you know is right and wrong. But if you're arguing policy and facts and stuff, yeah, you can be swayed on that. There's a delineation between the two.
I'm just very skeptical when everything for me, like it's hard to get me to believe you, especially and even with facts. Like I need to look into them because it's easy to lie with numbers. And how many times do you see numbers coming from both sides and like, well, they're both right, but you're both wrong.
Probably the best thing to look at, like the delineation between this is abortion. Okay, for example.
Yeah.
Okay. Most of the arguments you have are morality. The way we have the system set up now, first trimester essentially is when like neurological function starts. That's probably the latest you can argue that it's not a full human being, and generally is prohibited at that point. But there's a lot of moral arguments saying that conception begins as soon as the potential for life begins, and that's where you run into these issues. So like, yeah, you can have the facts, but you can also still have your morals at that point.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. At a certain point, there's just an area where you have to make a statement.
You have to make it line. Exactly.
Yeah. Well, I think for some people, that's what I was saying is I don't think they have the confidence to do that, and they'd rather be told where it is.
Lars Larson in this chat says, when I read the Unabomber's manifesto, I was like, this is wrong, but I can't prove it. So I think chat is calling you the Unabomber Full Blast.
Well, my name is Full Blast forever, but
yeah, and you do have that. You have that dirty like Unabomber mustache too.
Didn't you say once that of all the people you've met online that I was the most likely to be a serial killer or something like that?
Yeah, for sure, man. Like you're
for sure.
Yeah.
Jeez.
You're Patrick Bateman, man. You work out, look at yourself in the mirror. You got that weird mustache you walk around.
I did wear a mustache.
You laugh like a lunatic at nothing.
Yeah, well, that's.
You just start laughing at nothing. Like, what are you laughing at? I don't know.
Oh man, like, dude, is that not fun when like you're at work and it's quiet and you're like watching Saturday morning cartoons in your head and you start laughing? That's not a normal thing you guys do.
No.
Man, no, it's just me. Yeah. See, you feel me. You know what I'm talking about. You
if you're zoned out and daydreaming.
No, I'm zoned in, man. I'm in the zone. Yeah, I'm picking up those signals.
No, you're tuned into the fucking Looney Tunes, man.
I don't think I'm narcissistic enough to be a serial killer, to be honest with you.
Speaking of Looney Tunes, you know what really pisses me off? They got rid of Speedy Gonzalez because he was too racist.
Oh, man.
Yeah, well, that Pepe Le Pew, though.
Yeah,
Pepe fucking
Le Pew's a French rapist. Like, yeah, exactly. Yeah. He's a French rapist. How is that not offensive?
Aren't they all stereotypes? I mean, what's Foghorn Leghorn?
Yes, they actually are.
Yeah,
that's where all these
Foghorn Leghorn's a racist Southerner.
Bugs Bunny is a New York asshole.
Also a transvestite.
Well, from New York, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Duck? Yeah. Okay, so he's Daffy Duck's black.
I guess so. Okay.
Happy you said that.
He's a black duck. Like,
yeah.
I don't know what you're saying.
He's being held down by the white bugs.
I always enjoyed his rage.
Daffy Duck. Daffy Duck was a great. Yeah.
Even as a young child, basically all I feel is rage at a certain point. I think this cartoon understands me. This gets me.
Okay, let me ask you this. Okay, who is the asshole? Wile E. Coyote or the Roadrunner?
The Roadrunner.
Yeah. Okay. Who is the asshole? Tom or Jerry?
Well, shit, that's a little bit harder.
Jerry.
I guess in that theme, I had to see Jerry.
Yeah, I would think so as well. Like,
Tom's an asshole to Jerry a lot, though.
Well, he's just doing what a cat does.
That's true.
yeah, it's his nature, you know.
But see, no, the Tom is a little bit more mean spirited. I think the coyote is just trying to eat. Tom's like trying to hurt Jerry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, there's an element of sadism in Tom and Jerry. I think they're trying to torture each other.
Yeah, I don't know. Like,
Can't hurt Jerry.
it's like Jerry's like beating on the retarded guy, though. You know.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Like, Poor
yeah.
fucking Tom never wins.
No. Yeah, he's the autist in the situation. you can't just catch a stupid mouse. Come on. You know. I think those old cartoons. I think they're still entertaining. At least some of them. There's a lot of cliches and.
No, they're so great.
Yeah.
They're so great. Like,
I never.
give them a watch today. Like, they're still super entertaining. They're a bit dated, like a bit of like the John Wayne-ish sort of homages they do.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're pretty great though. It's simple humor.
You know, I never quite understood the itchy and scratchy thing as a kid until I.
Yeah, but like six Grillion Sea Monkeys just reminded me of the Black Maid on Tom and Jerry. Holy shit, was she awesome!
She's always brushing them out, right, with a broom.
Have you seen the Black Maid on Tom and Jerry?
You just see it for her from the knees down, right?
Yeah, knees down, just like black as night.
Yeah.
And like I think you can see her bottom lip as well. It's like super red.
No,
But-
I know.
Oh man.
Well, I've got it pulled up on stream, but really tiny, so it doesn't get us.
Oh,
That's
they'll get it.
nuts.
Yeah. Oh no, I was talking about playing audio. I think you might be all right.
No, you can't. Yeah, can't play audio.
Invite chat into live chat. What does that mean? Invite chat. Well, if you want to come talk on that, we could take some callers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
take some colors.
I want to hear
Yeah,
some
for sure.
opinions on the stream tonight. So yeah, if you want to join the show, go enter the green room at join.tacticalautism.com.
Or join.theaftershow.live, which is
Yeah.
on the screen, everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, nicely done. Well, look at you, man. Stream master.
Oh. But yeah, and then hit the green room
Yeah.
if you want to.
Hey guys, how bald is your dad? Did I ever ask you
Very.
that? Oh, you're screwed.
No, my dad's got a full head of hair.
Yep, my dad does too.
Well, here's the thing. They say you get your mother's father's hair, and
No,
that
that's not
person has a metal plate in his head. And my dad is also
not
bald
true.
because of a car accident, so I don't know.
true. Listen,
Maybe
you
it's
might
not-
be retarded, and you definitely got that from your parents. But like, I don't think you're getting baldness.
That's
Oh,
actually
you
a
are getting
meme.
baldness, but it's like it's not. You don't get it from your mother exclusive.
I think you're gonna inherit their luck. You're gonna lose a fight with a kangaroo or something else, and then you're gonna lose your hair that way.
No, you're gonna marry a total whore, and then you're gonna divorce her, and
I
then
won't do that.
yeah, you can be sad for the rest of your life.
I've already beaten that one.
Have
Oh.
you?
Yeah.
Have you really?
I know.
You'll never beat marriage. It's coming for you.
Yeah, no, it's a constant
Oh
battle.
yeah, Akama Brew is asking, was there D&D with Medicare? Did you guys listen to that?
No. Medicare is. I guess he's having computer issues. He's gonna stream. By the way, the member stream. I think this coming weekend, and I'll be sure to get that up on the main channel for you guys.
Yeah, but Bibble had a D&D stream, right?
Yeah. From what I've heard, Medicare is gonna show up to the next one. So
How was the D&D stream? Like, I enjoy listening to D&D podcasts. I'm a bit of a nerd.
did you listen to it?
No, I didn't. I was asking you how it was. Like, if you guys listened to it.
I ended up missing it. To be frank, I forgot about it. So
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
unfortunate.
it seemed like fun though. I mean, he got.
So, like-
I checked in on it. He got a bunch, like thousands of views. So congratulations.
Yeah, it was like Rackets, Dick, and supposed to be Medicare and Ralph, right? Playing D&D.
Oh, I
Yeah,
forgot about that as well.
yeah,
It seems like a good crowd. Like, Bibble's entertaining.
yeah.
He seems like he'd be able to adapt on the fly to a good story.
Yeah, he like I was listening to his own stream for a while the other day, and he seemed to do a good job of filling into the host role and kind of taking control.
Yeah,
Better.
that's very important for like a good podcast like that.
Yeah, go look the Wrangler.
Guys,
Yeah, I'll have to find this stream and listen to it.
we've got a special guest in our green room, J-Ron.
J-Ron, what's on your mind?
Stop typing and start speaking, buddy.
We'll give you
Hello,
a
J.
moment
Ron.
there. We'll give him a moment there to see if he can iron out his audio. Yeah, I really did want to hear. If you guys don't want to call in, maybe I should just read the chat. But I wanted to hear everyone's take on the show tonight. I guess people were pretty vocal in the stream already. A lot of people were bored by Mark Collet. A lot of people were wishing to have the quartering and the pool back after Collet started. But people like him too. People like what he has to say. He says it for 3 hours in the same tone.
Oh, fuck
I don't often listen to Ralph Retort, so like, who is Mark Collette? I don't know who that is.
He's a British. I don't know what he's
He is rational English opinions.
Gross.
It's like that's his whole bit is that he just says what everyone's thinking in a British accent, and he doesn't
he's Sargon.
Yeah, he doesn't take a particularly solid stance.
So he's
on
Sargon
anything.
and
It's
Destiny.
just like,
if they had a
this is
kid.
how this is. This is how this is, and I think this is going to happen like this.
Does he? Has he ever made any policies? I mean, is he a politician? Has he?
I don't know.
Does he have any successes we
I
can
can't
talk
listen
about?
to it. I can't read through his shit
Sargon
if I can't
hasn't
listen to
been
him.
a politician either, though.
Oh, yeah, but I mean, I think I can comment on this. Sargon carries himself like a guy who reviews D&D streams, whereas at least Mark Collet seems to wear a suit that fits.
Wait, what'd you say about D&D streams? Say that again?
Sargon looks like the kind of guy that would host a D&D stream, right?
Oh, I see.
Right?
Okay, yeah.
I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying, like, that's a difference between that and the look that Mark Collet appears to go for. And I've only ever seen that image of him that he uses when he calls in. I don't know what he does. It's so boring. I can't even bring myself to do the fucking research on the guy. Somebody
Mark
please fucking fill me in.
British actor. Oh no, this guy looks like he's got a penis for a face.
J-Ron, we cannot hear you if you're trying to chat, but you are in the Aftershow room. So if you're there, feel free to speak up, buddy.
Yo, can you hear me?
Hey, J-Ron, what's up, man? We can hear you now.
We heard you.
Yes.
What's on your mind?
There's a big delay.
Yeah, you're going to have to turn the YouTube off and just listen to the Discord.
If you want to just, since there's a delay, if you want to just give your piece, well, we won't interrupt you. Because I'd like to hear what you have to say.
Yeah, just start speaking and run on.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Alrighty.
Damn it, he left.
I appreciate it.
Well,
yeah. Guys, it's the effort.
yeah, we do appreciate you.
Look, but like what J-Rod just said, I totally agree with him. Like there's some issues with his statements, but like in general, I would agree with what he's saying. How about you, Full Blast?
A man of few words, but strong words. Those are the kind of people we need. Mark Collet could learn a thing or two.
He's a visionary.
Yeah.
Fuck
no, he made some very salient points there, I would say.
I want to see Mark Collet meets Dick Masterson. Like, combine the two. We need some rhymes. We need some stupid, pithy statements.
They did. They've met. That's where the blue pill rant comes.
Oh, is that where that came from? Where he's a blue pill? Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah. It was weird when they played the clip of it on the inductions. You guys hear that?
Oh man, people were hating on that so hard. Hey,
the clip show, yeah.
Like the best Dick appearance on the Killstream was by far that one with Corinne, where Ralph got so drunk he fell asleep and was not involved in the show. A lot of the best Killstream moments is when Ralph's not involved.
Yeah, almost a necessary evil, some might say.
Yeah, but that was a great Killstream.
Corinne,
Chloe goes over in her pussy. That was next level shit.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to.
I'm Hollywood. I'm Mr. Hollywood. I can get you in movies. Oh, really? What was it when that dumb bitch went to Harlem? screaming
Yep.
about
Yeah.
free bananas or something like that.
And she like nearly gets raped at the end of it, and then she's like, "Oh, I'm
Did
gonna
she?
go home now."
That was tense.
yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
Oh fuck! I missed that part. I just missed what I saw the part where she's trying to get chicken and waffles.
It was great because they like dropped her off the stream after. It's like, all right, we need to stop this.
This is gonna get criminal soon. Let's not get involved.
These are the moments where I stop and I take a step back and I think, like, what is wrong with me? That this is the entertainment that brings me to joy. You know what I'm talking about? I can't get enough of it.
It's so easy, you know. Like it's hard to convince people in the flesh to do something that fucking dumb. But thanks to everyone being tuned into their phones, it's so easy to tell people to do dumb.
Yeah. Well, even just well, I think even showing up drunk on a stream is a little crazy, especially too drunk. It's like being naked. I said that earlier, but
Yeah.
you're really just out there. Your brain is totally unfiltered. Yikes! I think I'd rather be stalked by a Mexican gang through Harlem.
Yikes.
Those guys,
You
know,
don't have a vagina to plunder,
well, yeah. That's
or
true.
do you?
Look, you're right. It's different. At the same time, I don't know. I worry about my person in certain areas, but I'd rather be in a precarious situation than be drunk in front of a shitload of people.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I feel comfortable walking around the city because the worst thing that's going to happen is they get robbed and murdered instead of robbed, raped, then murdered, or robbed, murdered, then raped. Like, yeah, those last two sound terrible.
Yeah, I always laugh when I hear guys talk about, like, well, it can't be so bad. Like, well, I'm pretty sure it's bad. I can imagine something twice or three times my size attacking me being pretty bad. I don't know. So I'm happy to not be a woman for that specifically. Jesus.
Yeah, I don't know.
Corinne was a cautionary tale. I'm bringing up the drinking too because you have people like Use Me Blade, who's, well, I think his foot's recovery now, so he's no longer interesting. But it's like people who sell their mental illness, right?
Yeah. I think Steve-O was a pioneer for that, but his YouTube channel nowadays is pretty interesting.
What is he doing?
He's just hanging out. He's trying to stand-up comedy. I watched a reaction video with him and Chris Pontius when they were wrestling at WWE.
Oh yeah, man, that was great.
Yeah, like I watched this Chris Benoit documentary from Vice. Like ever since then, I'm just getting WWE and WCW recommendations in my YouTube.
Yeah,
and it's a great trip down nostalgia lane.
Do you want to try to bring in J-Ron again to hear what he has to say? He's in the green
Sure.
room.
Yeah, sure.
J Brown.
There's a delay, so you gotta just speak your mind.
Just give it out. We'll stop talking. Oh,
About 5 seconds. Okay, well, if he picks up. That's that YouTube recommendation thing. Like I watched one Wings of Redemption clip video, and now I get nothing.
And then you see all of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that guy still like 600 pounds? By the way.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he got a weight surgery and then blew it and gained.
Did he?
Yeah.
But did he actually go through with it?
So I'm told.
Okay, because it seemed like he was just full of shit and just soliciting money.
Well, he is full of shit, but yeah.
Yeah, but he didn't actually go down to Mexico and get his surgery.
You can hear me?
Yes.
We can hear you now. Yeah.
Say your piece. For the love of God. Oh,
hello.
Hi.
This guy's
Use your Discord audio, not your YouTube audio.
Yeah. How's it going? How's it going, J-Ron?
We're getting God. All right, submit a voicemail. How about that?
We should have a voicemail line. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
You're just gonna call it over and over again?
What else do I have to do? I'm gonna yell at the walls if I don't. I'm gonna be screaming in the mirror.
That would be hilarious. Just call in. Here's a voicemail I'm gonna play from myself.
People have been telling me that. People have been telling me to leave voicemails for other people. Like I left one for Who Are These Podcasts and one for the phone losers. But Dick reacts the funniest. I like the way he reacts to him. So
the phone losers guy, Brad. He seemed pretty excited to hear your voice, though. That was pretty great.
Yeah, well, I mean that instantly makes me feel weird though. Like it's
Yeah,
supposed to be,
how
it's
do you, how
supposed
do
to
you
be
feel?
stupid.
How do you feel being the voicemail guy though?
I don't know. It's whatever. Like it's funny. I think it's funny.
Yeah, I have a good laugh at it. Mostly because
Yeah.
you're drunk and ranting. And like Dick
Yeah.
will usually play like the middle voicemail, so like you don't really understand what you were building up to,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
what you finally build up to. It's great.
Yeah, he definitely picks like I try to leave 5 or 6 a week and he'll pick a good one to play. Yeah, for
Do
sure.
you do this like all in one night or like separate nights?
Well, see, I do them all in a row. And he's criticized me because they're like that. They're not just like it's distinct entities, but it's like, look, I'm not a professional at this, right? I'm just some guy
I'm
leaving
just
voicemails. You deal
listen.
with it, Dick.
I hate my life. I'm drunk. I'm
I
just
hate
gonna
my life.
rant at your phone.
I love my life. I'm just completely enraged at all times, and it needs to come out. It needs to come out
My
somewhere.
mistake. My mistake. I'm sorry. Yeah. At least you're
And
taking out the voicemail instead of your family.
yeah, well, that's right. It's like who am I gonna scream at about the shit that pisses me off? I don't know.
It was actually so good the other week when you said exactly that. It's like, who the fuck else am I going to talk to? And everyone just lost their shit.
Right. It's like
It's great.
look, we got someone else in the group.
Yeah, let's bring him
Give a
in.
shot. Yeah.
Dima 210. What's up?
Hey, what's up, guys? Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Nothing, but I was wondering if you guys wanted to hear a story about one of my high school friends got supposedly raped in the ghetto of New Haven, Connecticut.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a rough area,
All right.
right?
Connecticut, fuck yeah, it is, man. Connecticut's gangster.
Yeah. So apparently, this friend, he's crazy as fuck. Back in high school, I remember one of the times that I was hanging out with him. Sorry, I'm catching my breath. I'm fucking out of breath. Jesus.
No. Got that cake.
Anyway, he was selling ecstasy, and he had forgotten the bag of ecstasy on top of my car, and we drove off, and then we realized that he left it on top of the car, and when we went back to get it, he got his bag, and all the ecstasy pills were crushed up. So he was in debt to his dealer for about like $5,000.
Wow.
Yeah, and yeah, he cried that night. But yeah. Anyway, this is all right. So this is what he says happened, and all of my friends and my friend group, we're trying to for a while now. I mean, this happened like 10 years ago, but we tried to figure out like what actually happened. And so the story goes, he was on the bus going home one day, and these two black guys saw that he was like spacing out, saw that he was like kind of nodding off, or he was just like wacky on the public transportation. So they like made friends with him. They started like, talking to him like they were friends, blah, blah, blah. And they asked him if he wanted to do the drugs he had on him at their house.
Oh,
so, yeah, my friend being really kind of gullible.
Yeah.
And in a state of being fucked up off ketamine and coke was like, fuck it. All right, yeah, let's go. So they brought him to a park. They were like, yeah, we got to get our bike. They brought him to a park. And he says that they stripped him. They put him on his knees after they stripped him, and they told him to do all his drugs. And then apparently they had a gun to his head, and they were forcing him to suck the dude's cock. And he said, and apparently this is what he said, "Kill me now." And he didn't do it, and they let him go. But they ended up beating him to where like his whole head was bloody. So he's naked and bloody. The people ran off. He's naked and bloody in the streets of New Haven in the ghetto, trying to get help, and nobody would help him. Like he would try to go into grocery stores, and they would just like shut their doors and like lock him right in front of him. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
It was fucking nuts.
Yeah, that's pretty hardcore. What makes you doubt his story?
I don't know. I don't know. Knowing him, for him to say, fuck it, kill me.
That's out of character.
it's a bit out of character. It's a bit John Wayne-ish. It's a bit heroic.
And you think he's covering something else up with this story?
I mean, maybe he's not. Maybe he's not covering up, but he wanted to tell the story where at least there was one redeeming factor. So he threw it in possibly.
He's telling his truth.
Yeah. Or like
Yeah,
he didn't even want to tell the story at all. So he's like, all right, but I need to tell the story, so I'll just throw this in so I could tell the story. So there's like at least something that I did it right.
Yeah, I mean, regardless, that's awful. Dick Masterson said it's best. Rape is a man's thing. Most men get raped.
Yeah.
That's pretty disturbing though. If that happened, as it happens.
Fucking crazy. You can't be safe. Never let your guard down. Never relax.
No,
Well, not
for
when
sure.
you have all that shit on you. Like, you got to be on point for that.
Yeah, that $5,000, like losing it is rough. He couldn't like portion it out and sell it that way. I would buy powder.
Yeah, but
theoretically,
it was colored pills. So it's like, what are you going to sell? Colored powder?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, for sure. You're gonna take a hit for sure.
I guess.
But like, yeah, that's a hell of a story though, man.
Yeah, thanks for sharing.
I got another one if you guys like. This one involves me personally.
All right.
All right, let's hear it.
Yeah. This one is another one in New Haven, downtown area, very in the ghetto. So I was at a nightclub, and after the nightclub, we went to the after party. And at the after party, there was a lot of drugs. There was a lot of fucking everything. So I think I was on like 5 different things. And the time to leave comes.
Good start.
I'm with my friend, and we end up smoking a blunt. And then we're like, all right, we got to head out. So we start heading out, and I opened up the door to the outside, and I see somebody in my buddy's car who's not my buddy. And he has a bandana on, and he has earphones on. So I'm like, I'm just standing there shocked, like, what the wait, like trying to figure out all this shit in my head, trying to process it. And so I'm like just standing there, and then my buddy comes out after I realize what happened, because he was still back in the house. So he comes out. So now there's 2 of us staring at this guy robbing my friend's car. And he pulls out a gun, and he starts yelling, fucking give me all your money, or I'll fucking kill you. And so I gave him what I had, and I had only $1, but my friend had $300 on him cash, which fucking blew.
The guy in the car got out and robbed you guys?
Yeah, he got out, and he proceeded to rob us. Yep. And he had a bandana on over his like nose, and he had a gun. Now the question is, was the gun loaded? Who the fuck?
It's always loaded. You have to assume it's loaded.
Yeah, I assumed it was loaded, so I was like, fuck it, just whatever, just get here's everything, just fucking leave. And he ended up leaving, but he was really pissed. I only had $1, but then my friend had $300 cash. But he ended up riding away on a 1-speed BMX bike down the fucking street.
Oh, did you guys get him?
No, we didn't get him, but it was just really funny. It was like, what the fuck?
What can you do?
Let me ask you this:
like, what was he listening to in his earbuds while he was robbing us? That's what my.
Let me ask you this though: did you feel a little ashamed? You only had $1 to rob.
Yes, I felt very ashamed, especially since he got $300 from my buddy. I felt really bad.
Like, oh, this guy's big leaguing me.
Yeah.
I felt a bunch of things. I felt like, fuck, is this not enough? You know, in the moment, it's like,
This gonna look down on me.
Yeah, that's.
But yeah, guys, you guys have a great stream. I've been listening to you guys for like maybe 2 months now. Not sure what your history is, but I love it. Great content. Keep it up, guys.
Thank you very much. Have a great night.
Thanks, buddy.
Thanks for calling in.
Yeah, later, man.
Yeah, see you, bud.
See you.
Nice guy.
Yeah, that's a hell of a story, man.
Yeah.
That like, imagine being so poor, like a robber gives you money.
You know what, man? You did it more than me.
Oh, I don't even want to rob you anymore. Yeah. That's crazy,
dude. That's something that does annoy me. Is like, why don't we deal with like rape in prison. Like I hate
What do you
retrobates.
mean?
I hate retrobates and convicts, but
Reprobates?
I think it immediately turns my stomach when people say shit like, "Oh, I hope he gets raped in prison." Like, well, okay, you've lost me. Why is that okay?
Well,
Like, prison's supposed to be the punishment.
Yeah.
Rape is not supposed to be the punishment.
Yeah.
but
I don't care if a pedophile gets beaten every day of his life. But I don't want anyone to get raped.
but you understand the bit where it's like that's the only bad thing about prison is the rape, because otherwise you're just hanging out with a bunch of dudes and
Yeah,
you're
with
not
your
dealing
buddies.
with your woman.
That's not true.
And you don't have to get a job, and you don't
Yes,
have
you
to
do.
fucking pay for anything.
That's definitely
No,
not true.
yeah.
You gotta worry about getting your ass kicked every day, man.
I don't know.
Listen, Apex, I know you. You would get used up in prison in the U.S.
Yep.
Used up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Damn.
man.
It's bad, dude. Like you see the people on the side of the road, and I remember asking my dad once,
Oh,
why
man.
they're volunteers. He'd said, I said, why? Who would volunteer to pick up shit on the side of the road? He's like, well, they get to get out of prison for a day.
That doesn't really happen over here either. Like I know someone that went to prison recently, and it's like, oh, you're a part of this racial group. All right, well, this is our group. We're just gonna hang out and do this for a while. And he did like 6 months, no problem.
Yeah, I was talking to the Bait Wolf earlier today. You guys know the Bait Wolf.
Oh yeah.
And,
Funny guy in the
he was
IRC.
telling,
The guy who
Yeah,
coined
he
the
was
term
telling-
self-suck.
yeah, self sucks great. But he was telling me about how Bait Bitch got out of prison
Mm-hmm.
and like how she's a different person now. Like he said, he thinks she got stupider because she can't read anything without reading it out loud.
Oh no.
What? She went to prison and she got a learning disability or something?
Yeah. He
Damn.
hypothesized that was a prison bitch training because she was forced to eat pussy. You have to read out loud to like the butch dykes. In prison.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
So yeah, yeah, I didn't know about that. Prison sounds rough though. I wouldn't want to go to prison.
Nah. Oh man, maybe we should end the stream here in a little bit. But
Yeah, that was a good place to end.
I wanted to ask. I want to ask you guys one thing.
Yeah.
If your dick could turn into anything, well,
Uh-huh.
if you could have it turn into something at will, what would it be? I'll go first.
Does it still have to be attached to my genitals, to my body?
Well, it depends on your answer. For me, if it has to turn into something, I wouldn't mind like a little submarine, like shoot like torpedoes. I think it'd be kind of have a little periscope, right? Sounds like a lot of fun.
Can it turn back into my dick later?
Oh yeah, this is like a power that you're forced to have. You got to pick.
Oh,
I want an aircraft carrier.
Aircraft.
Yeah,
carrier.
right.
Yeah. Just be like, hey, what's up?
It'd have to be good.
But you'd be the admiral of your aircraft carrier, or the captain,
yeah,
or
all
whatever.
the little
but
swimmers in your semen.
But no, everyone would know you're walking around without a dick. Nobody would respect you.
No, it could go back and forth.
What do you mean? You could call an airstrike on their fucking disrespect.
Yeah, but they're like, yeah, the aircraft carrier is out, so he's dickless right now.
How about a leaf blower?
Yeah, that'd be
Go
awesome.
outside,
Right.
blow some leaves, go back inside.
Yeah, I'm into
your
that.
life.
That could still
Yeah.
be a.
See what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of possibilities here. You guys got to open your minds.
I want it to be a gas hose.
Mark Serb says a bigger dick. That's pretty funny.
Good check. It only sucks when it has to go back at midnight.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I think we should end on that one.
All right.
Oh,
All right.
what a weird night.
Good
What a
talking to you,
weird-
boys.
Yeah, you too. Thanks for calling in.
Yeah, it's fun.
What a strange evening, huh? I guess, Silverfish, before we leave, you want to do some more FTL video game streams in midweek? Maybe this weekend?
Yeah, I think I'm free this weekend. During the week's a little, but yeah, FTL's really fun, man.
Yeah.
Playing that, so
We'll probably do that on the backup channel, or maybe here. I don't know. It's kind of niche, though. We'll see.
yeah.
Yeah. But okay, chat. Thank you very much. I hope you guys have a great night. Special thanks to the super chatters. Really appreciate it. Take care, guys. Cheers.
Later.